I get shit done, I have fun, it's my time and I'm the one. I'm breaking through.
Do you know what you want? I mean, what you really, really want? Welcome to the Business Renovator. I'm your host, Coach Phil. If you're watching this live with us today, thank you for being here. Much appreciated. And if you're watching it on a replay again, we appreciate you just as much. If you're doing a replay, hashtag replay and let us know when you're watching us from. That would be terrific. A couple of other housekeeping things are if you would go to our YouTube channel, The Business Renovator, and subscribe. And also share this out to your community. And one last thing we ask of you to consider doing is, who do you know that would make an interesting guest that has a story to tell? It's not to sell, but to talk and educate us about the journey that they've been on. Things we'd like to talk about are sales, marketing, and mental fitness. Today's episode is going to be more on the aspect of mental fitness. But before we get going on that, let's listen in from my sponsor, Focal Point. It's true. It's actually a complimentary business growth assessment that you get to do. All you need to do is go to coachphil.ca. Top right-hand corner of that page, you'll find a link to the business growth score. Just go there, answer the questions to your best of your ability, and it'll give you an idea where you feel you are. If you want a hand with it, by all means, let's book a 20-minute complimentary coaching session. Again, no credit card. There's nothing to pay. And if I can't answer the question, I can introduce you to somebody in our network that might be better suited to address your concerns, if you have a concern. Again, it's a gift for watching us on the Business Renovator today, or whenever you watch it. Hashtag replay, let us know where you're watching from. So today, do you know what you want? What you really, really want? That's what we're going to focus on. I've been following this concept, this idea for a number of years now, and what I found is that when we decide what it is we want and know why we want it, it's a lot easier to get there. So for today, I would like just to talk about that for a few minutes. So thinking about this question, ask yourself, what would you really, really like for yourself? What would you really, really want to be, do, and have? Who would you like to become? Who would you think you need to become to get what you want to have in your life? So you see, there are some people who are challenged or have a difficulty answering that question. And although they know what they think they should want, whether it was a parent that influenced them, maybe it's a boss, a teacher, a coach, somebody that's given them an idea of what they think they should do. Maybe it's what the media has been telling them what they want, but it doesn't feel right to them. So it's not really what they want, it's others want for them, if that makes sense to you. So despite looking happy and successful, inside they feel unfulfilled, maybe empty, perhaps stuck in a rut, as if someone has been lost or something has been lost, or maybe it's even possible for some people to feel hopeless or terribly depressed. Unless they know what they want, what they really, really want, they won't be able to get to it. So if you don't believe you can have something, you won't let yourself want it. And if you, in that state of mind, it's going to be difficult to move from where you are today into your ideal expression of who you would like to be as you live your life. In a family where people have been discouraged from expressing their desires, or where survival took precedence over everything else, you might have difficulty, if that was you, identifying what you want. So what we believe is that knowing what you want and why you want it is a very important piece of the formula to getting what you really, really want. An idea around this would be, well, maybe just ask you this question. Would it be crazy or even ridiculous of me to suggest that you start a creative thinking journal and notebook? And you can keep that with you. And what you're going to put in there is all the things you talk about that you would like to have, what you want. Write them down. Anything goes. Don't judge it. Just write it down. And as the list builds and accumulates a list of what your wants are, then you can decide, what do you really, really want? Your wants could be something, anything at all, from I don't know, a new phone, a new smartphone. Maybe it's a new relationship. Maybe it's a course you want to take. Maybe a trip you want to go on. Maybe it's somebody you'd like to meet in person. Maybe you have a mission in mind that you would like to do or experience. Write it down. Let yourself dare to dream and think in terms of possibilities, not impossibilities. Think about what could be. Just imagine, just like Walt Disney did. Before there was a Disneyland, it first started in his mind, and a lot of people thought he was crazy. Who would come to a place like that? Well, lots of people go there. Adults go to be like childlike in their adulthood. They take their kids there. They have a great fun time. But if it hadn't have started with what he really, really wanted to do and some of the things he overcame to get there, we wouldn't all have had the opportunity to go and have some fun there. So here's a challenge. Let yourself dare to dream. Think in terms of possibilities. Don't worry about practicality or what anyone else will think or say about you. And don't leave anything out. Anything is possible, but write it out. Write it down. And as your list grows, as I was mentioning before, you can highlight or number the items you want the most. So prioritize them. And then you can start setting goals to achieve them. Maybe you'll even write some affirmations that you could focus on in the morning as you start your day, and then focus on at the end of your day so that you're reprogramming the thoughts you have. Because we think about what we think about most of the time with emotion tends to show up for us more often than not. So don't worry about things. Look at how it could be possible. What can you dare to dream? Can you have what you want? There's a question to ponder. Probably, but first you must find out what it is. Remember to be illogical in your thinking as well. And dare to dream. It's total fantasy now. At the beginning, it's not here yet. You're just going to dream about it and start listing. And as you think about it, and the more you think about it, the more excitement comes about it, the more clear you come to be with the outcome that you're trying to get to, be, do, and become, it'll start showing up. So I challenge you to do that. And if you have this nagging voice in your head, I've got a gift for you. Let me go find it. It's over here. Not that one. Where'd it go? Yeah, if you go to this link, positiveintelligence.com/saboteurs, it's a free assessment. And what it does is it addresses what are the thoughts or where are the thoughts coming from? What are the saboteurs that are showing up in your mind that are stopping you from living into your full potential? So if you want to get unstuck, stop under living and grow into your potential, take that assessment. It's free. And matter of fact, the other thing I'll throw in for you, if you like, is let's set up a 20-minute call once you've done the assessment. You'll have to let me know when you did it because it doesn't come and tell me that you've done it. So it's totally up to you. Go to phil@coachphil.ca, send me an email, let me know that you've completed it. Matter of fact, send me your assessment and I'll help you understand what it's talking about. What you'll identify in there, or which will be show up for you, is that we actually have 10 saboteurs. And the main one is the judge. That's the person, the mind, the saboteur that judges everything, and it has 9 supporting casts. So if you'd like to know what your saboteurs are, that we could help you reduce their control over your thinking, the assessment is a great place to start. So go to positiveintelligence.com/saboteurs. Let's check it out, see what it says. And the last thing I wanted to share with you on this is in this process of growing into your potential, I want you to imagine yourself as being wonderful, and you and wonderful represents you. for two reasons. One, you're unique and you truly are wonderful. So continue acting like that. Or maybe that's what you want to set as what do you really want to be in life? If you want to be wonderful, put that on your list. Until next time, I'm Coach Phil, the host of the Business Renovator. I look forward to seeing you and sharing some knowledge with you on the next episode of the Business Renovator.
I get shit done, I have fun. It's my time and I'm the one. I'm brave.